the history of how the Bible was formed. Most people assume the Bible has always looked the way it does today. It hasn't. The books inside it were debated, questioned, and, for a time, uncertain. And here's what makes it fascinating. There were other writings, other Gospels, other letters. So why these books and not the others? Let's start at the beginning. The Bible did not begin as a book. It began as stories. Long before ink touched parchment, ancient Israelites preserved their history orally. Stories of creation, of Abraham, of Moses leading people out of Egypt. These accounts were memorized with precision and passed down through generations. Eventually, between roughly 1200 and 500 years before Christ, these traditions were written in Hebrew. Laws, poetry, prophecies, national history. Over time, these writings became what we now call the Old Testament. But here's something important. Even at this stage, there was no single Bible. Different communities preserved slightly different collections of texts. So when did those writings become officially recognized as Scripture? By around 200 years before Christ, most Jewish communities had widely accepted the core Hebrew Scriptures. Then, in 1947, an unexpected discovery shocked historians: the Dead Sea Scrolls. Hidden in caves for nearly 2,000 years, they revealed that much of the Hebrew Bible had already been carefully preserved long before the time of Jesus. The texts were astonishingly consistent. But consistency wasn't the end of the story. It was only the beginning. Now let's talk about a movement without a New Testament. In the 1st century, a Jewish teacher named Jesus began preaching in Roman-occupied Judea. After his execution, his followers spread his teachings across the Roman Empire. At first, there was no New Testament, just preaching, eyewitness accounts, letters written to local churches. Between 50 and 100 AD, the 4 Gospels were written. So were letters from Paul and other early Christian leaders. But they weren't alone. There were other Gospels as well. The Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Peter, other writings claiming to tell the story of Jesus. Some communities read them publicly. Others rejected them. So what separated the books that remained from the ones that didn't? This is how the canon was recognized. As Christianity spread, confusion grew. Different regions relied on different texts. Church leaders needed clarity. So they began asking 3 critical questions. Was the writing connected to an apostle? Was it widely used among Christian communities? And did it align with the teachings passed down from the beginning? This wasn't decided in one dramatic meeting. There was no secret vote in a dark room. It was a gradual process, shaped by usage, agreement, and theological reflection. But here's where many people become curious. Did politics influence the decision? Did power play a role? Was the Roman Empire involved? The reality is more nuanced than most assume. By the 4th century, strong consensus had formed across much of the Christian world. In the year 367 AD, a church leader named Athanasius listed the 27 books that now make up the New Testament. That list became widely accepted, and it has remained remarkably stable ever since. Let's explore the next transformation, from manuscript to global influence. The Bible was originally written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. In the 4th century, it was translated into Latin. Then came a revolutionary invention, the printing press. Suddenly, Scripture could be reproduced rapidly and distributed widely. In 1611, the King James Version brought it into widespread use in English. From there, its influence only expanded. But here's what makes this story extraordinary. The Bible was not shaped in a single century. It survived exile, persecution, political change, cultural shifts. And through all of it, the collection of books remained remarkably consistent. Why? Because recognition took time, and time tested what endured. The Bible was not formed overnight. It emerged through oral tradition, careful preservation, debate, and centuries of recognition. Whether viewed as sacred scripture or historical literature, its formation remains one of the most significant developments in human history, and its impact continues today. Before we end, remember this: the Bible didn't simply appear. It was shaped over centuries through preservation, debate, and recognition. And what we've explored today is only the surface. There are deeper questions. Why were certain books ultimately rejected? How did political power influence early Christianity? And how reliable are the surviving manuscripts?